de mayo, que son las fiestas, obviamente, de Puebla. El 5 de mayo, ese fin de semana. Pero no tenemos contrincante. Y estamos pensando en contrincante. No hay nadie, ni ningún nombre que hemos pensado. Pero ahora que el Canelo peleó en las 168 libras, tenemos más opciones en las 160 o 168 libras.
And Oscar, I know, like you said already, you're waiting until after Christmas, which is more than understandable. But
yes,
why not count Lemieux out? I know Lemieux's a great puncher, but we've seen against Saunders and Golovkin that at this level he's limited. So why not go after one of the other top middleweights, Andre, Jacobs, or Charlo in May?
And who's saying I'm not?
The hints all week
we're
was that
we're going to go after the top guys. I mean, Canelo has been fighting the top guys. I mean, who fights Golovkin back to back? You know, look, we have, or Canelo has proven over and over, and Canelo wants to fight the very best. There's no doubt about it. We're just not saying now who he's going to fight, but fighting him at 168 has opened the doors to new possibilities, to new opponents. You know, now he can choose from a pool of many fighters from 160 to 168. So, I mean, yeah, the pool has gone bigger.
Just to get around from it, I know you've been going back and forth with Dana White. Would you want a rematch with another promoter, Floyd Mayweather, maybe, since you're open to fighting promoters again?
I wish. There's not one day that passes by that I wish I could fight, but my days are over. Yeah, thank you.
Oscar, right here. How does the Dazn deal come into picking?
I'm sorry, I can hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does the Dazn deal come into factoring Canelo's opponents? There's a fear within different boxing circles, fans and media, that because he has guaranteed money, because there's not this need to push and promote these new events and new fights, that he may ease off on the opponent that he's choosing. There may not be a push from Golden Boy with a desire to make those kind of fights that he's been in the past. How does all of that factor in?
No. I mean, everyone knows that our reputation as Golden Boy. I mean, look. First of all, we work with every promoter in the world. We work with every promoter in the world. We work with anybody to make the best fights happen. Last year we worked with Bob Arum. We made Linares versus Lomachenko, and we lost. And so be it. But it was a great fight. We worked with other promoters. I mean, we work with Eddie Hearn. We work with anybody, and that's not going to change. We are going to bring you the best fights. And like I said before this event here tonight, I didn't promote this fight as the toughest opponent for Canelo or the easiest. We promoted this event as trying to make history and have Canelo capture a world title in the 3rd division. So now that he accomplished that, yeah, now we're back to the drawing board. Now we're back where the train, you know, belongs, on those rails, you know, to stardom, to history. And so look, the pool is huge now with fighting at 168 and 160, and we're going to challenge the very best.
I would like to see Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs or Andre.
That's a great fight. I love it. I love it. Either one of those guys I love, and we're not counting them out at all.
As a middleweight, Canelo Alvarez for Amir Khan. I wish Canelo had an eighth of the nuts you had, Oscar.
Thank you.
I wish he was.
All right, let's give Rocky a hand. Hey, let's give Rocky a hand. Congratulations, Rocky.
Canelo fought
It was a tough fight, but we want to take our hat off to you and to Eddie Hearn, and congratulations, and thank you for taking the fight and being the great champion that you are. Thanks, man. At least
fighter, Canelo, you know, I went in there, you know, tried my best, and, you know, that's what elite fighters are like, so, as I never shied away from the challenge. The phone call I got was Canelo wanted to fight you, so I said yeah, Madison Square Garden, and it's been a great week, met some great people, you know, I dare to be great, I live the dream, but you know, I'll come again, I'll come back. After Canelo, respect him, great fighter, and you know, I'll come back.
How are you? I'm good. With Andrew Rosario on the scene sports. How surprised were you at his power?
Can we keep it quiet, please, over there? Would you? Thank you.
Sorry, Rocky. Andrew Rosario on the scene sports. We talked at the press conference on Tuesday. How surprised were you at his power, especially to the body?
Yeah. He's strong, you know, I was catching with some shots, but he just, you know, he kept going forward and that. It was more, just the body shots were more like the wind was getting tucked away, like the rib, not like still a bit of a wind getting tucked. So he placed the shots well, and you know, he caught me, and you know, I stood there too long. I thought,
Eddie, what's next? What's next? That's good. You know, so 2 defeats, you know, 2 stoppages to 2 world champions. One's a world.
Hold on, I finally got the audio. It's coming on now. It's coming on. I meant the video. It's coming on now. Give me 1 minute. Fixing the lag. But y'all cool though? I wish Rocky would have fought to his strengths and fought tall. I don't know what type of shit he was on.
Lomachenko and that, but he, you know, he's up there. He's, you know, we say his record, it speaks for himself, and 3-weight world champion. So yeah, he's probably the best, one of the best. Oh, yeah.
Okay, one more right here. Rock to your left, Rocky.
Oh,
you're all right, mate. How did you feel when the stoppage came? Did you feel badly hurt? What were your thoughts at that moment?
No, I didn't feel badly. You know, I mean, a couple of body shots took the wind a bit, but I knew where I was. I knew everything. I was okay. Do you know what I mean? Just, I don't know, caught with the body shots that took the wind a bit, and you know, he was. He was coming forward. He was there for the 12 rounds on me. So, but I tried to fight back, and you know, I got caught. So, but I was okay though.
Yeah. I mean, were you surprised how quickly you managed to get on the inside and get close?
Yeah. For me, I should have kept it long, you know, the size and that. But you know, Jamie drilled it into me, and you know, I didn't listen in times, and I tried to stay there and mix it, trying to think how I'd use my weight and my height and that, and my strengths, but you know, it come unstuck, and he caught me.
And finally, if we've got time, could we get Jamie's view on the fight?
Yeah.
Jamie.
Thank you everyone as well, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We were just told Canelo will be here less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. Yeah, showering.
Oscar, can you talk about some 2019 Golden Boy plans? Some of the other guys we're going to be seeing?
Yeah. We have January 26th with Munguia. We're happy to announce that we signed a multi-fight deal with Munguia and Sanfer. Promotions. So we want to thank our partners, Sanford Promotions. He will be fighting in Houston, January 26th. And he will be fighting Inoue, Tekashi Inoue. I believe he's a Japanese, ranked number 4 in the world, undefeated. So that's our plan. Headlining, obviously, at the Toyota Center in Houston. So we're really looking forward to that one. So we'll take a few days off and back to the grind.
Hey. He's a monster. 154. Too early or not appropriate to think about an all-Mexican showdown with him and Canelo at some point, maybe?
Too early now. He's obviously fighting at 154. As you see, Canelo's fighting at 160 or 168. But yes, you're right. Munguia is a monster.
Canelo already said that 168 is going to be his max. So, current light heavyweight champion Dimitri Bivol said he's willing to come down to 168 to fight Canelo. Would that be a fight that would interest you, or is that probably a little too risky?
Well, we have to see. I mean, we have to see. Look, Canelo is has a target on his back, you know, and everybody wants to fight him. Everybody wants to challenge him. I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua wants to challenge him as well. You know, we have to take a look at all the 60-pound fighters and 68 first. You know, I mean, and there's so many challenges out there for him. So before we think about light heavyweights and Bivol, I think we should just focus on the 60-pounders and the 68-pounders.
Oscar, I apologize if you kind of already talked about this, but a couple days ago you told me that you didn't want this fight, you didn't want this weight class. So how impressed are you right now, and are you now comfortable with him campaigning at 168?
I do feel very comfortable. I mean, it just doesn't seem to amaze me, like how powerful he is and how that much better he's getting every single fight. You know, he looks solid at 168. He looks comfortable. So after this performance, you know, I'm still a little weary of facing him with the top guys at 168, because you never know. And it's like I said, this wasn't the toughest challenge at 168. It wasn't the easiest as well, but you know, I mean, he looked very comfortable in there. Very, very comfortable.
Oscar right here. Now that you had a full experience with Dazn, what is your impression with Dazn now it's concluded, Canelo versus Fielding?
I'm very, very impressed with Dazn. I was sitting next to the owner, and I believe it was his first fight, and he was ecstatic. He was so motivated to continue even pumping even more money into the sport of boxing, and that's music to my ears, because I can now rest assured that boxing is alive and well for many years to come. And the last words he told me was, "I'm sorry, Oscar, but pay-per-view is dead." And I agree with him. I believe that with all the resources that this gentleman has, he's going to make any fight happen on his platform, Dazn. So I was very, very impressed.
Oscar, Chris Connor here from Last Call in the Fight City. You mentioned Jamie Mediga. You signed him to a multi-fight deal, as you said. The top guys at 154 are all with Al Heyman. I know that you and Al have a complicated relationship. So what's the future for Jamie going forward? Well, can we see him maybe at 160 if you don't get a good deal for Jamie against, let's say, a Lara, a Charlo, one of those guys?
Yeah, look, I mean, like I said, we're willing to work with anybody, and we've proved that in the past. Eric has a wonderful relationship with Al Heyman. Me, not so good, but Eric has a great one with him. And Eric's made deals with Al Heyman with no problem whatsoever. So I can set my ego aside just to bring you the best fights possible. That's it. That's the bottom line. I mean, that's what Golden Boy's all about, you know? So this is what we're all about. I mean, look, we want to make the best fights. That's it.
Oscar, te pido un breve resumen de lo que te deja esta noche este evento.
Let's talk for a little minute. Thank you to the Zone. So we will be able to show you guys highlights tonight. So, you know, you win some and you lose some. So we're going to watch this. You know how we roll. Then we're going to go through everything. Also, I got some Anthony Joshua. No, we can't. No, we can't go crazy with it. We can't go crazy with it. But thank you to this. You know, thank you to the Zone. They not. You know, they cool. Like they cool. Like it's other. You know, but we can't go crazy with it. But we can talk about the fight and we can have a free show without having to worry about if they're gonna take our shit down or not. So sit back, relax. Let's get through this first. Canelo's coming out soon.
Y por Madison Square Garden y por el Canelo, que demostró nuevamente lo que es el Canelo. Y el Canelo es un peleador serio, un peleador bien dedicado a su deporte y quiere hacer historia, la máxima historia que él pueda hacer. Así que esta noche estoy muy contento y muy agradecido.
Oscar, buenas noches. Canelo gonna come out. Wait, relax. We're gonna watch it. We can't.
Very soon, and he's a very impressive fighter. We have our eye very close on him, and he's on the verge. Next year is going to be a big year for Duno, so we're really excited about him. He keeps proving once again, day in, day out, that he belongs on the biggest stage there is to fight in. So I think by the second quarter, third quarter, I think he'll be ready.
Oscar, buenas noches, felicitaciones por este gran
show.
Recién hablábamos de la arena, lo que había significado que el Canelo pelea acá en Madison Square Garden. Vos en la semana hablaste del Estadio Azteca. Ya sabemos que en mayo no va a ser, pero en México se generó mucha expectativa y creo que sería una forma también de seguir haciendo historia. ¿Cuándo podemos ver al Canelo en el Azteca?
Sí, no, eso lo vamos a hablar. Y estoy muy contento. Mira, yo estoy feliz y contento a la misma vez de que ya no va a haber pay-per-view, ¿verdad? Porque mi carrera se hizo en pay-per-view y ahora ya no va a haber pay-per-view. Pero lo que hace Dazn, esta nueva plataforma digital, se presta para llevar al Canelo a diferentes partes del mundo. Y un sueño de Saúl, un sueño mío siempre ha sido promover una pelea en el Estadio Azteca. Así que eso lo vamos a hablar con el gobierno mexicano, con Emilio Escárraga, lo vamos a hablar. Tenemos mucho apoyo en México, así que el gran Julio César Chávez tiene el récord, creo que es 130,000 almas en el Estadio Azteca, y eso lo hizo el señor Escárraga con el equipo de Chávez. Y yo he escuchado de que Emilio, el hijo, quiere tratar de igualar la historia que hizo su papá y Julio César Chávez con el Canelo, así que eso lo vamos a platicar.
Oscar, right here.
He asked me, He asked me if it's possible to fight Canelo at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, and I told him, look, this is the wonderful relationship we have with Dazn, is that we now have the liberty to fight anywhere around the globe, whether it's here in New York, whether it's in all over the world, and including Mexico City and Estadio Azteca, and it's a big possibility. So we're extremely proud and happy that we can form this alliance with Dazn, because they've allowed us to promote Canelo all over the world. So he's walking now. So the new 168-pound champion, the WBA 68-pound champion, Saúl Canelo Alvarez. Saúl.
Muchas gracias a todos, gracias por todo su apoyo. La verdad estoy muy contento por esto. Cerramos muy bien el año y pues muy contento por todo el apoyo. Agradecido con Golden Boy, con mi equipo, con Dazn. Empezaron sí, con el Madison Square Garden también me han tratado muy bien. Ahorita fueron a darme un regalo con una placa muy importante donde pues ahí marca la historia, ¿no? Marca esta historia y me siento muy contento y agradecido con todos.
Thank you all. Thank you for your support. I'm happy for this to end the year well. I'm happy for everyone's support. I'm thankful to my team, Golden Boy Promotions, to Dazn, with MSG2, who have treated me really well. They also gave me a gift. It was an important plaque, and just happy to be marking history.
Congratulations on your victory tonight, Andrew Rosario, On the Scene Sports. Coming into this fight, given the fact that he had a height and a reach advantage, how important was it for you to establish your fight game on the inside and take advantage of the body shots that you did to hurt him?
No, eso era lo que planeamos, ¿no? Golpear al cuerpo. Creo que él cometió el error de ponerse al tú por tú conmigo, y ahí pues yo trabajé para golpearlo al cuerpo, y gracias a Dios pues hicimos lo que teníamos que hacer para ganar.
That was the plan we had, to hurt the body, and he committed the error by beginning to exchange with me. But that's what we worked on, to hit hard to the body, and thank God everything went well.
Saúl, descríbeme por favor, si eres tan amable, lo que significa no solamente la meta del título. Creo que la meta del Madison Square Garden, lo decía Oscar, saca lo mejor de ti o te puede devorar. ¿Cuál fue tu experiencia?
The question was, please describe not just winning the title, what it means to you, but also fighting here at Madison Square Garden.
No, es una experiencia muy bonita. La verdad que el cariño de la gente, a cualquier lugar que me presento, siempre me tratan muy bien. Estoy muy contento de haber estado aquí. Espero no sea la última, espero sea la primera de muchas. Me siento muy contento, agradecido con la gente que vino a apoyarme, y pues el sentimiento realmente describirlo es muy difícil, pero es un honor haber estado aquí y haber compartido con la gente de Nueva York.
It's a nice experience. The people here have always treated me well. They've treated me very kindly, so I'm happy to be here, and I hope it's not the last time I'm here. I hope it's the first of many. So I'm happy and I'm thankful to all the people who came to see me. A feeling to describe this, it's hard to describe this, but it's an honor to be here and to share it with all the people here in New York.
Go ahead.
Canelo, based on the success tonight, are you actually feeling really comfortable about the idea of staying up at 168? Were you surprised at how well your power allowed you to move up?
Bueno, no sabemos. Ahorita vamos a disfrutar de los triunfos. Después nos vamos a sentar a ver qué es lo que viene y ver qué es lo que vamos a hacer.
We don't know. Right now we're going to enjoy our victory, and then we'll sit down and then we'll see what's going to happen after.
Sí, Canelo, antes de la pelea vimos un tweet del presidente López Obrador donde te decía suerte, y Oscar de la Hoya dijo hace unos minutos que ratificó que está muy contento con el éxito de Dazn
y que eso le permite salir de Estados Unidos y que va a hablar otra vez con el señor Azcárraga, que fue el que hizo la de Chávez contra Hogan, que metió 132,000 ahí en el Estadio Azteca. Y bueno, que todas las condiciones están dadas. También dijo de que va a hablar con el presidente mexicano. ¿Tú crees que esté todo ya más sólido después de esta gran victoria para tu presentación allá?
The question was, seeing as you won tonight, you saw a tweet. We saw a tweet by the president in Mexico wishing you luck on this victory. We also saw Oscar talking about potentially having a fight, next Canelo's fight in Mexico. Do you see with this victory it more possible to have a fight at Estadio Azteca?
Bueno, yo no he platicado de esto con ellos, creo que, pero lo que sea, cualquier parte de México pelear para mí es un honor y siempre es un orgullo. No, hay que sentarnos a platicar, pero para mí pelear en México es un orgullo y es un honor.
I haven't talked with them about this, wherever it is and whenever it is in Mexico, it's always an honor and it fills me with pride. We have to sit and talk about it, but it would always fill me with honor and pride to be able to fight in Mexico.
Canelo, straight back here. Congratulations on the knockout tonight. Rocky Fielding came in here and said that you were the best fighter he ever fought, that you were the fastest fighter that he ever fought, and that he stood with you and didn't move. But when you were throwing those body punches, what did he feel like to you? Did he feel like you were hurting him with every single shot? You landed 35 body punches.
¿Qué sentiste cuando le estabas pegando al cuerpo? Él dijo que tú eres mejor peleador que le has enfrentado, pero ¿qué sentiste peleando el peso super mediano, pegándole al cuerpo?
No, bueno, es lo que planeamos, ¿no? Hacer. Sabíamos que tenía esa debilidad de poderlo golpear al cuerpo y pues sí, cada golpe que le daba al cuerpo sentía que lo lastimaba y ahí era mi pelea.
That's what we planned. We knew that he had that weakness to be susceptible to the body shots, and each one that landed, I felt like that hurted, and that's what we did.
And one other question, Canelo. You fought this fight at 160. The possibility of you going back to 160. How hard do you think it will be for you to go back 7-8 pounds lower than what you weighed in at?
No, la verdad que me siento muy bien también en las 160 libras y creo que es normal, ¿no? Siempre el sacrificio para marcar el peso pues es normal, pero me siento muy bien también en las 160.
No, I feel good at 160 pounds, and it's normal. It's always a sacrifice, and it's normal to sacrifice to make weight, but I still feel good being able to make 160 pounds.
Okay. I think it's important that the media knows that also recently Saul at his best moment do a great hard thing. Support a little boy, number 100,000 little boy from a foundation, big foundation in Mexico, 22-year-old the foundation. And because of that, I think it's important that you know, Oscar and Saul, that Emilio Azcárraga Jr. told me last week, please tell them that it will be a dream for me, a dream made possible if soon or whenever he thinks he come to Estadio Azteca and break that record. So he's ready, he's gonna do everything what you need to try to do soon this event when you think is right.
Pues muchas gracias a todos, gracias por todo su apoyo y nos vemos el siguiente año.
Thank you for that. Thank you for all your support, and we'll see you next year.
He's got to finish his test. He's got to finish his test.
Thank you very much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year.
Yes. Hey, Chepo, por favor, trainer of the year. Hey, that's what you have to fight. Trainer of the year. Trainer of the year.
Muy contento, agradecido por toda la gente. Pero vamos a disfrutar. Agradecido por todo el apoyo que siempre me han brindado y nos vemos el siguiente año.
gran victoria.
Trainer of the year.
Hoy por hoy es el mejor.
Gracias, Che, porque disfruten las vacaciones.
Normalmente los fanáticos que apoyan un peleador en este edificio, como hicieron esta noche, son bonitos. ¿Usted está sorprendido?
I'm here. I know I've noticed that a lot of people are like bashing Canelo. You know? I mean, you know, he like every now and then fighters take these type of tests, like where they go up in weight divisions and, you know, like test themselves, you know? Rocky had no business fighting. Hold up, wait. Let me pull this over to the other screen. Rocky had no business fighting that. What type of game plan? What type of game plan was that? You know, like what type of game plan was that? Like why? Like he's 6'3". We've been seeing these face-offs of him towering over Canelo, and he's way down here fighting like a big dosser, right? Right? Big dosser playing. I don't know what was going on. Like he literally became 5'8", like Canelo. His punches didn't have no type of pop on him. People saying that, you know, he's dehydrated. I'm reading some of the comments. People saying that Canelo had drained him with the 10-pound rehydration clause. Nah. He did look all soft at the weigh-in. His ass got tenderized tonight, though. He's somewhere pissing blood. He's somewhere pissing blood. So what we're going to do, since that post-fight press conference ended, like, it was only like 20 minutes long. We're going to go run back a little bit of it. We're going to go watch some highlights. We're going to talk about what's next. We're going to talk about the 160-pound division. And then since I have all you guys here, we are going to go back and listen and watch Mr. Anthony Joshua lay out the plan for, what's this? Hold on, let me turn this off. Watch Anthony Joshua lay out the plan on what has to happen for him to fight Deontay Wilder. Yep, the 10-pound hydration is real. I know it's real. What do you mean? You telling me? You telling me? I know it's real. Hearn talked about it on IFL. Oh, wait, I understand you're probably new around here. Sorry, Jinjuro, but thank you for doing my job for me. Let me pull back up this post-fight press conference. So what we're going to do before we start, if you didn't see the knockout, he destroyed his body. He destroyed the shit out of him to the body. It didn't help that every time Rocky Fielding would go down, he would look up at Canelo and then smile at him, then look over at his corner and smile like, yo, save me. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a brief, because I got to pull up this stuff so we can click through it. I got to get the timestamp for the Joshua stuff. We're going to take like literally a brief break, because this is the first time we're going to take a brief break. It's going to be brief and shit. I got to find a proper timestamp because I don't want to be scrolling through and it's all going to be annoying. So I'm going to take this time to find the proper timestamps on the zone. So I'm going to be right back. All right. It's going to be brief. You can't say I didn't warn you because I'm tired of shit. We'll be right back. Where we going? We're going to go far left. I'll be back.
I was the third brother of five, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was all right. Just trying to break out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight. Being down so long, getting up didn't cross my mind. But I knew there was a better way of life, and I was just trying to find. You don't know what you do until you put under pressure. Across 110th Street is a hell of a tester. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to make a woman that's weak. Oh, across 110th Street, bushes won't let the junkie go free. Oh, across 110th Street, bushes won't let the junkie go free. Oh, across 110th Street, you can find it all in the street.
You know what I'm gonna do to you scumbags? I should make y'all go sign up for the Zone right now before I show y'all anything. How many of y'all got the Zone? Be honest with me, because we got to talk about it. Before I show you any type of highlights, how many of you have the Zone? Tell me. You better tell me now. You better tell me now. How many of you have the Zone? You stream the fights tonight? Y'all some son of a bitches, man. Okay, it's cool if you got the free trial. Okay, if you got the free trial, that's cool. That's cool. All right, that's cool. All right, that's cool. All right, that's cool. That's cool. If you got the free trial, at least you signed up. But come on, man, that shit was electric tonight. Yeah, the commentary was fucked up. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard be on some weirdo shit. But come on, they did the motherfucking thing. It's windy and shit outside too. My trash cans are blowing down the street. I'm going to have a very fucked up morning. But anyway, all right. If y'all got the Zone, even though I think y'all lying, y'all doing the right thing. So we're doing the right thing for the sport. So let me take this break and we're going to fully critique this fight. So thank you to the Zone. No, we're not affiliated with the Zone, but just thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the fight. So finally, we can do our job. And so we can talk about the fight and not have to worry about our videos getting taken down. So let's begin. But let me take my break first. So hang in there. We're actually going to start directly after this track. I told you yesterday that it was getting dropped. Here you go. But thank you anyway for the super chat. But all right, we'll be back. Okay?
I was the third brother of five, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was all right. Just trying to break out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight. Being down so long, getting up didn't cross my mind. But I knew there was a better way of life, and I was just trying to find. You don't know what you do until you put under pressure. Across 110th Street is a hell of a tester. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to make a woman that's weak. Oh, across 110th Street, bushes won't let the junkie go free. Oh, across 110th Street, bushes won't let the junkie go free. Oh, across 110th Street, you can find it all in the street. brother, there's a better way out. Snorting that coke, shooting that dope, man, you're copping out. Take my advice, it's either live or die. You got to be strong, gonna survive. The family on the other side of town will catch hell without a ghetto around. In every city you find the same thing going down. Harlem is the capital of every ghetto town. Say across 110th Street, she's trying to catch a woman that's weak. Oh, across 110th Street, Russians wanted to junkie go free. Oh, oh, across 110th Street, you can find it all. Across 110th Street. I'm done. Thank you so much.
Be best and, you know, that's what all these fighters are like.
Attack. 35 of the 73 punches you landed were to the body. How big a part of the game plan was that?
No, fue lo que planeamos en el gimnasio. Hicimos un plan de trabajo para golpear al cuerpo, después atacar arriba y gracias a Dios funcionó y aquí está. Aquí está el resultado de tanto trabajo.
That was the plan in the gym. That was the plan to hit the body, then move up, and that's the result. You see the result here.
You have fought above 160 pounds before. This is your first time as 168. How did you feel at this weight?
No, me sentí muy bien, me sentí fuerte. No tuve que deshidratarme tanto para dar el peso, entonces me sentí bien, me sentí muy fuerte.
I felt good, I felt strong. I didn't have to dehydrate myself to make weight, but I felt good and I felt strong.
You have said the plan is to go back to 160, defend your titles. I'm sure there are a lot of 168-pound champions that would like to fight you as well. How sure are you that you're going to go back to 160?
No, obviamente vamos a disfrutar de ese triunfo, disfrutar de este año, ¿no? Que hicimos un muy buen año. Después nos vamos a sentar con el equipo, ver qué es lo que
My bad. I was saying, can we agree that he's going to be fighting Danny Jacobs in May, right? I think it's safe to say he's going to be fighting Danny Jacobs in May. And then Golovkin or Charlo in September. Now, understand, things are different. Canelo or anyone who fights on the zone, they have no pay-per-view number leverage. They can't say, oh, well, you know, I'm the A side. Look how many pay-per-view buys I do. Look how many buys you do. Also, the zone, he's got to milk that. No, the zone can't afford for the contract to be milked against guys like Rocky Fielding. No disrespect. They can't afford that. They want him against Golovkin. They need to bring those subscribers in now. You see what I'm saying? They don't listen. Like, I understand how y'all may feel. A lot of boxing fans may think in regards to, well, you know, fighters don't be fighting the best. And this is too much money involved. Look what happened to PBC. Now, PBC has rebounded big time. But look what happened to PBC when they tried to do that bullshit on free TV where the best fighters wasn't fighting the best. ESPN not fucking around like that. The zone can't fuck around. They want they want that Golovkin fight. And the thing is, they are going to get it. Canelo can say whatever he wants. Yeah, he's making $33 million a fight, but guess what? People may say some shit like this. They say shit like, he took that bullshit flat rate fee. He's an idiot for taking that. That's straight guaranteed money. He does not have to depend on pay-per-view buys or, like Oscar De La Hoya said at the post-fight press conference, he can fight anywhere now. That opens up so many possibilities of knowing that you got that guaranteed money. Yes, when you fight on pay-per-view, yes, the scale is different. Yes, you know, the sky is the limit. And I'm sure that somewhere in Canelo's contract, or the zone probably maybe, they may say pay-per-view is dead by right now. But I'm sure if there's like a super fight that comes along, like for example, they're saying that they'll give us Joshua Wilder for $9.99 a month. They're saying that for $10. They're saying that they'll give it to us for $10. I'm beginning to believe it. You know? So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is we will see Canelo fight the best, especially the fact that since this is a new startup here in the States for the zone, they're not going to be bullshitting around with him. They'll probably give him some shit like this. Okay, you fought Rocky Fielding. Now your next fight got to be a big fight, you know? And usually fighters work to that motto. Like they'll have like a easy fight, hard fight, easy fight, hard fight. Some fighters milk it too much, but they'll have 2 easy fights. Maybe 3, and then, you know. But with Canelo, I don't think he has the room for that. And I think that eventually he's going to be in a situation where he's going to have to maybe fight 3 tough fights back to back. He's going to fight Demetrius Andrade if he has his belt. If he still has the belt. He's going to be fighting July the 18th, by the way, against Wolverine, Artur Akavov, the guy who should have got a draw against Billy Joe Saunders. Go back and watch the fight in that Leisure Center or YMCA. David Lemieux, you might as well say he out of the mix. He could get the fight at Super Canelo weight, which is 164.5, but honestly, I don't think that David Lemieux is going to get the fight. Golden Boy seems to be very pissed off at him. This was a bad look for him. This is the zone's first big major card in the States. This was a really bad look for him to do this shit. Like, I knew, we was here during the press conference, the post-fight press conference. And when he did his interview, what was it? It was the post, no, was it the post-fight press conference? No, not the post-fight, it's post-fight. Was it the final press conference or the grand arrivals? I was looking at him and I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna make weight. He still had all this weight in his face and everything. And if you know David Lemieux, you can tell when he's looking good. Like I was like, he ain't gonna make weight. You know, I hope he's all right and everything like that with the dehydration. I know he's got to be gutted, and it never really goes well for a boxer when they're forced out of a division into another. He's being forced into 168. He do not want to go. He do not want to. He's been trying to stay away from 168 for the longest. I don't know what it is, but he do not want to go. Would I travel to Golovkin, Canelo Golovkin 3 if it's in Mexico? I would. But, you know, they might motherfucking deny me. You know, so what the hell? I don't want to plan that motherfucking trip. Then I go somewhere, start partying, get drunk there in Mexico, have some crazy adventure. I do not want to have any adventures in Mexico. I'm all for adventures and shit and streams, but I do not want to have no adventures in no motherfucking Mexico. That's a no. Fuck around. What do they do? They'll either chop you up, decapitate you, hang you from a bridge, cut your dick off, your balls, put it in your mouth. You know, they put you in a motherfucking big ass drum, giso or some shit. They cook you. No thanks. I don't need those problems in my life. So, what was he doing? We got to go watch the post-fight press conference. Now, listen, we got some real. I didn't talk too much shit about Marquez drinking that piss to motherfucking be able to walk the streets safely in Mexico. I didn't talk too much shit about Marquez drinking that piss. Nasty ass. He's a nasty motherfucker. He's a nasty ass. You know, you want a crazy ass story? Yo would never believe it. But when I was younger, I was actually being trained to be a Sicario. Crazy ass story. Crazy ass story. That's how I ended up getting that nut ass cases when I was younger. But anyway, we got to go talk about Anthony Joshua, though. So this is what we're doing. We're going to be here. We got a lot of ground to cover in the next. See, I didn't play no music to start. We went straight into the post-fight press conference because I was late. So we've been live for 55 minutes. We got another 35 minutes. So we got to do another 15 minutes on Canelo and the 160-pound division. And then we got to do at least, well, Joshua's going to be talking for like 10, 15 minutes if I haven't heard his interview from earlier. We have it here. Thank you to the Zone. I like their business practices, though. Like, they should be doing this, though. Like, you know, I feel like this. Like, all media events should be free to media. You know? Like, I feel that, like, Top Rank, I'm very upset that Top Rank has their media events on ESPN Plus behind a paywall. I'm very upset with that. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Joshua was going to be talking like 10 minutes. They do need a post-fight show. The Zone, you mean? Or ESPN Plus? Or ESPN? They do need something. Yeah, so we're gonna do. Yo, shut up. Let me finish. Wait, shut up. Let me finish. Okay, we got to do. We're gonna wrap up Canelo fielding. Like 10 minutes, not 15. 10 minutes. 15 minutes on Joshua because he talked for like 10 minutes. He laid that shit out. Pause. And then like another 5 minutes of like bullshitting around and like random boxing news. All right, so let's go. Let's jump right into the post-fight press conference. Let's just go right over here real quick. Hold on, wait. Let me do this first. This will be better. Let me do this first. But I'm going to ask you again, who got the Zone? And if you got the Zone, you got to get ESPN Plus. You got to get ESPN Plus. 2. Y'all got $15. Y'all be on some, y'all. See, they can't tell y'all. They can't tell y'all. I can tell y'all that y'all some pieces of shit. They can't tell you. I can, T-Street can tell you. What were we looking for? Oh, going back to, T-Street can tell y'all some pieces of shit. And y'all want to be talking about.
She's in quiet moments. She's moving.
And y'all want to be talking about, oh, this fighter should be making this and he shouldn't be asking for this money. Me. I'm a hoe. Man. That's you. Oh, wait, Joshua was talking before the main event. This was a good card. Let me tell you, though. I got my second wind. I was getting ready to pass out. I was sleepy as shit. I was getting ready to pass out. Damn. Now that we're going through all this, we haven't talked about the card. Ryan Garcia was impressive. I was impressed with Tevin Farmer's inside game. I wonder if he will be able to withstand the power of Gervonta Davis, because Tevin doesn't have any power to keep really fighters off of him. He can tag you up clean. What else? Lamont Roach didn't look good. Motherfuckers was harassing me, and I've been watching Lamont Roach. I watched all like his last 7-8 fights, some shit like that. People were like, make sure you watch Lamont Roach. He had a bad night. That happens to boxers sometimes. You know, you get a bad night. I mean, look at Maurice Hooker with Darlise Perez. Every boxer, see, I cover so many fights. Like, every boxer has a bad night. This was Lamont Roach's. What else? Katie Taylor dominated. She getting some fire in her ass. She getting a little more cocky in the ring. She's still humble outside on the microphone, but you can tell she getting a little cocky in the ring. Remember what she did with Cindy Serrano, and now, you know, tonight. What other fight we missing? What other fight? Covered Tevin Farmer, right? Saddam Ali, Mauricio Herrera can still fight, but I think he done. I think Danny Garcia ruined him. Not in like a fighting way, like in like a mental way. I think he ruined him. Yeah, it looked like some type of glitch that she did. I'm going to show y'all the clip. It looked like some type of glitch. It was kind of weird. Oh, that's the first Anthony Joshua. When he was on, they were selling the shit out of him tonight. Also, I got word, obviously it could be some bullshit, right? But usually intel like that, when I be getting it, and depending on the person, it usually be right. So let me tell you, I told y'all before how I get boxing news, and I think a lot of other media members do as well, especially if you have like a strong social media presence. So people be sending you shit, like random ass boxing news, and then what you'll do is you go to their page and you see who they affiliated with, and you be like, all right, you may be right. And then when they do, you know, be right, you kind of look out for their shit. So long story short, I was getting some intel from somebody that was at this, was it yesterday? Or the press conference. When did Joshua got here yesterday, right? When did Joshua get here? He got here on Thursday, final press conference day, I believe. Well, long story short, I got some intel that some type of secret meeting took place with Joshua, Hearn, Wilder, and Finkel and Heyman. Or not Wilder, maybe Finkel and Heyman and Joshua and Hearn. Something went down. Something has went down. Here, let's go look at the what we were looking for.
American fighting for.
Let's go look what we were looking for, that clip. Oh, I also think that women's boxing should have 3-minute rounds. The 2-minute rounds just pissed me off because I went upstairs to go make a sandwich, a wrap. And I'm supposed to be on a keto diet. I'm working on it. And I'm like, damn, motherfucking 3 rounds over. 3 rounds were over. You didn't cover Bilal Akaway? Nope. Listen, I'm not motherfucking Superman. I cover way more boxing than everybody on YouTube. Y'all gonna leave me the fuck alone. Y'all be on some bullshit. You didn't cover this fight. You didn't cover that fight. Fuck out of here. Let me tell you what I got to do tomorrow. I have to do 3 backlog videos that are mandatory. I can't bullshit around with them. I didn't have the time today. I still got to do Jesse Hart, Michaela Mayer, because we cover all women's boxing. And we did miss the Hamaduchi fight. And what else is another video I missed? Joseph Parker. Those are mandatories. So I'm not going to do them tonight. What was I looking for? Oh, the highlights for you guys. Let's listen to a post-fight interview. I'm not going to play it. I think we may have met our copyright quota. So we don't want to. Let's just go over here. I'll play the audio. We ain't playing the video. Shit. I think we done met our quota. Hey, let's listen to her. She's going to call out Amanda Serrano.
Katie Taylor, another win. You're still undefeated. You outlanded her nearly 2-1 tonight. How would you rate your performance?
Yeah, I thought it was a very good performance. Eva is obviously a fantastic champion.
I'll show you a little bit.
So
a little bit.
I knew I was up against it tonight. I knew it was going to be a great showcase for women's boxing. It was a fantastic 10 rounds.
Ulysses was sharp too.
It's just an absolute privilege to fight here in Madison
Except the
Square
second
Garden
half.
with so many Irish people. So thank you so much for the support.
You know, Sugar Ray Leonard's sitting here ringside, and Sergio Mora was comparing some of those flurries you were throwing to Sugar Ray Leonard. Is that something you've been working on in camp?
Well, that's probably the biggest compliment I can get, really, to be compared to Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah, I love Sugar Ray is obviously one of my favorite fighters, so I watch an awful lot of his videos, and my goal is to be as good as him, but I'm not sure I'm ever going to be as good as Sugar Ray, but that's a huge compliment.
Well, you're certainly one of the best pound-for-pound female fighters in the world today. Who do you want to fight next? There's a lot of buzz about the next big fight for you. Who's on your radar?
Well, the goal is to become the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, so that the WBO champion and WBC champion are on my list. And obviously, it's probably one of the biggest fights out there was boxing as Amanda Serrano. That's a huge, huge fight.
Well, what do you say to Amanda Serrano? I know you're a quiet girl, you're very shy, but if she's watching right now.
She do say, like, I be wondering, like, even like, it's crazy because I actually had the chance to interview Katie Taylor twice. And even when she's soft-spoken and not fighting, she still talk like she out of breath. Like, she still be talking like she out of breath. But I don't know. Like, Katie, no, I don't know. I can't say it. It's inappropriate. But I was like, Katie, nice.
What is your message to her?
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Ireland's own undefeated world champion, Katie Taylor.
Let's get it on, she says. Lamar.
Then they ain't show the highlight.
WBO champion, WBC.
Not willing to pay $99 for the zone, but I'm willing to support the realest boxing channel on YouTube. How about I use your $9.99 right now and go buy? You dare me to go use your $9.99 right now to go buy another The Zone subscription? I'm going to make you pay for it anyway. I actually can't, because then I'm going to have to use another email. We already got 3 of them, and I don't know what email I'm going to use to sign up. And then it would be free trial anyway. So, but thank you. But I think you're scum. Why wouldn't you support The Zone? What are your issues with The Zone? Because people say it's a Eddie Hearn app. It's not his app. It's not his. Yes, he's like the ambassador, but it's not his. You know? Wait, we were supposed to be looking for that clip of the shoe shine where she was glitching out. They say it was probably the MK Ultra. She beat this woman 7 times. They said she fought her sixth time in the amateurs, and then it's the first time fighting her as a pro. You could tell she had a chip on her shoulder. Is this the highlight?
Maybe her best performance yet against her best opponent yet.
Congratulations.
Katie Taylor in New York City.
Unbelievable. Thank you, gentlemen, for letting me.
I'm going to let that play in the background until the highlights come up. But, damn, we can't. Why are we spending so much time on Katie Taylor? No disrespect, but we on a time. But I said I'm going to show you the clip, so I got to show you the clip. All right. ESPN, yes, ESPN Plus has a lot of other content that people, you know, if you're an overall sports fan, then $5 a month. I know ESPN Plus is going to go up like in a year or so, you know, on their price. They give you a lot of shit for that $5 if you're an overall sports fan. They give you a lot of shit for that $5. And people be bitching, I'm not getting ESPN Plus, Bob Aaron, blah, blah, blah. But then they be like, oh, wait, I almost missed it. Almost missed it. All right, then we can move on. So look, it's gonna look like she glitching out a little bit. Like, you know how you'll watch like a video or something and then it's like looped? What's it called? Like a GIF or something? Look.
Great Leonard impression.
Look, didn't it look like she was glitching out?
But Katie Taylor proves why she is the best women fighter, or one of the best women fighters out there, because she fought like a champion, tried to close the show, showed her speed and foot speed, adapted.
I thought they sped it up too, but then I went back to watch it. They didn't speed it up. I thought they did. Like,
overall, good performance on Katie Taylor.
Because see, when she started throwing, it was a little hitch in there when she landed like the ninth punch. And then it was a little like a, you know, a little glitch right there.
And you could hear the corner of Katie Taylor saying, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it was nice to watch.
It was. And right here, she did her best Sugar Ray Leonard impression.
Show off. Oh, yeah, let's go move on to my man, Anthony Joshua. So I'm not going to be able to show it to you, obviously, but you can listen to it. What, you want to look in a grown man's face? You want to look into his eyes? Former inside game was very impressive. Still on the fence if he beats Gervonta Davis or not. However, very happy that his next fight is going to be in Philly in March. Very happy about that. Yours truly is going to be there. I'm going to a fight February 8th in Philly. Like, it's different now. Remember I used to say I was going to fights and never winning shit? It's different now. Trust me. I'll be in the motherfuckers. Wait, let's find it. Let's find AJ. Where you at, AJ? Talk that shit. Also, Chris Mannix was getting at him. Chris Mannix was getting at him. So, since we are going to wrap up the video with this, and I have to upload this as a separate video, we have to take our final break of the show. Because what I do is, I told you what I do, right? So basically, I found out that they like seeing your comments. Even though y'all be on some crazy bigot, racist, homophobic, weirdo, and homoerotic shit, I do not agree. Still, nonetheless, I've learned that this chat has helped a lot, and a lot of people like that shit. So what I do is I use these streams to, like, hit two birds with one stone, basically. Wait, you're not supposed to say that. I forgot what you're supposed. Oh, wait, I gotta do something. I said I was gonna do something. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You can't say, two birds with one stone. That's like bad for animals. You gotta say some other shit. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna get it. Damn, what is it? Hold on, give me one. There we are. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, this is important. Okay. So, instead of saying kill two birds with one stone, you're supposed to say feed two birds with one scone. To stop using anti-animal language. All right. So, we're going to be back. Why is AJ calling? Oh, so we're going to be back. I don't even know what to play. I'm just going to play some random ass shit. All right, we're just going to start here. We'll be right back. Get back. Don't tell me what to do on my channel. Hey, somebody put that guy on timeout.
game opponent front.
Listen in.
The unified heavyweight champion. You know, Anthony, you are known for big events over in the UK, but I think a lot of people are wondering, are we going to see Anthony Joshua in a big event in the US? Because there are some people that believe you don't really want to fight in the US.
Well, you got to understand where we're coming from is we built something special in the UK, you know, and it's always open for USA fans as well to visit the UK and see what we got going on there. But me being here right now, if I'm completely honest with you, it's whet my appetite to be involved in American boxing. It's amazing to be here. Look at this. If you can hear it from your home speakers, the crowd and the atmosphere in here is phenomenal. And I definitely want a bit of this action for sure.
You've been in New York for about a week. Everywhere you have gone, people have asked you about Deontay Wilder. So I'll put it simply, what needs to happen for Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder to happen in April?
In April, that's for him to make the decision to say, you know what, we're going to step up and fight you in England. So that's his decision because him and Fury want a rematch. But if not, we got other options, no problem. So it's just a decision that the ball's in Wilder's court, so when he's ready to play ball, he knows where to find us.
You say the ball's in his court. He said publicly the ball is really in your court.
Okay, so I'll end it there then. April 13th at Wembley, come see me. We get a deal done. I pay you way more than you've ever earned before. I give you all the chance at 4 belts. What more can you want?
Does Deontay Wilder at this point deserve more than just a flat fee to fight you?
Well, yeah, he does. And that's why we can say this. We'll guarantee you a flat fee and we'll look at an upside as well. So we're going to give him a flat fee, which is going to get him interested, and we're going to incentivize him as well, so he can start running his mouth and promoting the fight like he does.
Wilder would say he's offered to take $15 million. He's offered to pay you $50 million. He just did 300,000 plus pay-per-view buys, which is a respectable number.
How much did that generate?
Depends on who you ask, but 300,000 at about $80 a pop, that's significant money.
Now, this is important right here because it seems to be a disconnect with boxing fans in regards to who Al Heyman is and how powerful he is. Now, I understand, I've come to terms, I've been doing this for quite some time, that you're not going to believe me when I say that Al Heyman is a billionaire or very close to it. I can write a book. Everything Joshua was saying is correct. However, things are changed because even though I personally would love to see Joshua Wilder over the rematch of Wilder Fury. But Wilder Fury 2 is justified because there's unfinished business. And Wilder, if they do it right, and if they do it in the UK, which they won't, it's going to be here in the States again. They can make this, he can make the same money. this time around for the rematch that he would whatever they're going to offer him. So fans don't understand that. I've seen the comments. We've had a lot of comments. Fans don't understand the difference between the pay-per-view prices over here in the States. The difference between the $20 you pay over there to the $75 that's paid over here. Yes, the network takes half of that. That still leaves $35 right there. $37 or so. Still more expensive. My friend, Mr. Rick Glasser, you know, is a friend of mine. I have friends in high places, believe it or not, that are just a phone call away. We got into a little something early, a little small little something. He likes to like try to correct you every now and then on some shit. Because I was talking about how like him and Don King are very close friends. But to stay on track, he's saying Wilder Fury did 278,000 pay-per-view buys. He has a reputation for when pay-per-views come out, he feels that, and he says he has good knowledge that the pay-per-view numbers are made up, that the numbers don't be right. That could very well possibly be true. But I just notice it's consistent with fighters that he don't actually enjoy, you know, where he says like the numbers didn't do as well as they say they are. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the dude. But however, we don't suck no dick around here. I don't care what your job title is. So if I disagree with you, even if it's motherfucking Chris Mannix, I meet him one day, I may be like, yo, bro, Tony Bellew, not Blue. Get it together. You still know better. You work on TV. I mean, I wouldn't be like that, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. But still, 278 is good. The number that's being thrown around is 325. That's saying the official number. That is excellent. Even if it was 16,999 Tyson Fury fans and 1 Wilder fan, still. Yes, Deontay Wilder lost that fight, in my opinion. And I've been brutally, racially attacked. I don't know why they do this to me. I come on YouTube for you guys, and y'all abuse me. Call me a coon. But no, man, Tyson Fury won that motherfucking fight. People say shit like this. Now, these are the comments that have been floating around. What did he say? How you get knocked down 2 times and still win a fight? They be like, nah, he lost the fight. He got knocked down twice. The referee tapped him. You can tell. You can see Jack Reese finger tap Fury. He look, yo, get up, get up. Nah. 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 But unlike my competitors on YouTube, you're allowed to have your opinion. We are not always going to agree. I like to say this every now and then, especially when it's like live streams. Listen. We're not always going to agree. It's going to be sometimes you're going to be like, yo, he on some motherfucking weirdo dickhead ass shit. The fuck is he talking about? There's going to be other times you'll be like, oh, you know what he's talking about. There's going to be some times you're going to type some shit in the comments, and I ain't going to like it. I'm going to respond. I'm very active that way. And then I'm going to forget about that shit. So a lot of times I approach these streams or videos like I'm talking to my homies. You see what I'm saying? That's my shit. That's how I approach doing videos. People ask me like, damn, you do videos for all those people. How do you get, you know, you just be cool. You don't be shy or nothing. Like, you know, chicks ask me that. And I just be like, no, I just use the videos like I'm talking to my homies. Even though important people be watching this shit. My job is to motherfucking report the motherfucking news without being up here in a motherfucking suit. Just put you in timeout for saying stick to boxing? Come on, man. Yeah, because you was on some weirdo shit telling me what to do on my channel. Hey, put that guy on timeout again. And I'm a troll. I have a great sense of humor. So get used to it. Let's get back to the interview. We're getting distracted.
Yeah, How much did Wilder generate from that? I could do 1 million pay-per-views in London, but then I got to separate that pot between the undercard, the profit and loss show, the lighting, the management, the commentary work. So that money gets divided. So I want to know, what did Wilder put in his pocket? And
this is why Al Heyman cuts out the promoter. That's how he saves money in that aspect. He acts as his manager. He acts as his fighter's manager and promoter, but yet he goes by the term. He found that loophole. That was some smart ass shit. He found that loophole. Becoming an advisor, he created a whole new job title. Let me tell you, I learned a lot from that man. I use a lot of his tactics on my channel, him and Floyd Mayweather too. But he exploited that loophole. He didn't exploit it. He created a job title. So what he does is he pays a fee to promoters. You know, call a spade, talk about it, be about it. What I do. But let's get back to this. So he was able to cut out the promoter and save on all that stuff that Joshua was talking about right now. But I'm going to let it play through. I'm not going to let it stop. I'm going to let it play through, you know, for a nice little bit so you can get the gist, so we can fully digest it. Because he's saying some real shit right here. You know, but I understand exactly where he's coming from. Listen, I'm not into all that picking side shit. I know how the business works. I know that they want to fight each other. Joshua's not scared. I know they want to fight each other. I know they want to beat the shit out of each other. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it. This is fair use. Just in case. Just in case. This is definitely fair. Yeah, we can do this. I'm gonna let y'all hear it.
He does.
Wilder would say he's offered to take $15 million. He's offered to pay you $50 million. He just did 300,000 plus pay-per-view buys, which is a respectable number.
How much did that generate?
Depends on who you ask, but 300,000 at about $80 a pop, that's significant money.
Yeah, but how much did Wilder generate from that? I could do 1 million pay-per-views in London, but then I got to separate that pot between the undercard, the profit and loss show, the lighting, the management, the commentary work. So that money gets divided. So I want to know, what did Wilder put in his pocket? And we can near double that.
Do you worry at all? Look, Deontay Wilder is in his prime. You're in his prime. But Deontay's 33 years old. Do you worry at all that if this fight, the negotiations drag out too long, we could have a Mayweather-Pacquiao situation where we say after the fact, well, what could have been 2 years ago?
You know what's interesting? It's not just about Wilder for me. It's about that belt. I'm going to get my hands on that belt one way or another. So, as I said, if it's Wilder that wants to fight me because I want to fight Wilder because of the belt, then so be it. By God's will, it will happen. And if it's not Wilder, I'll get my hands on the next fighter because I've still got another 10 years in me. I'm 29, you know, I'm 30 next year. So I've still got a long time left in the tank. I've had 22 fights now, so I'm still fresh. So I'm just looking forward to kind of cementing my legacy for the long run. These guys have been professional 10 years. He's had 40 fights. And that's a good question. How long has he got left? So that's why for him, it should be more important to fight me now than later because he ain't got long left.
You have a promoter.
You think he's referring to the fact that Wilder should have lost that fight? And understand, well, if you don't, I'm going to tell you. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn have a history. They have a history. And they don't like working with each other. They would very well much work with Wilder's team than to work with Frank Warren. But yeah, he going in. Let's go back.
But you are the man right now in the heavyweight division. You draw huge crowds. You generate huge money. What's stopping you from just saying to Eddie Hearn, make the Wilder fight, I don't want anything else?
If I'm honest with you, I've said that. I've said that. So we made sure we booked the venue, booked the date. We made sure we started conversations before he fought Fury. They said they didn't want to talk with us. They want to talk with us after the fight, which is fine. I understand that. And now the fight's done, they're saying that we're going to push Anthony Joshua out. We don't want to fight him. We want to fight Tyson Fury. So I'm like, but I thought it was all about one face and one name. Now you got an opportunity to fight me. and make that dream a reality, why are you going to turn it down? So that's what I said, the ball's in his court to take up my offer and challenge me for all my belts. Until then, I can't really do much. I can't make up Wilder's mind for him.
Gut feel.
But yeah, he has confessed. You know, I do like how transparent he is. You can't. I've noticed that since he's been in the States, American media has been on him. It's not like over in the UK. Like I've noticed that media over in the UK is a bit more controlled in what you can ask and when you can ask it. You see what I'm saying? Over here, Max Kellerman and Stephen A was getting at him. I did a whole video on it. Some of y'all was here doing the live stream. Eventually, Disney took down the video. So a lot of times we're able to do some of this stuff during live streams, but we're not able to do them. Oh, my bad. It's a commercial break. I didn't do that. Oh, I did. But we are going to go back into things. Is a commercial playing? Well, y'all wouldn't know if a commercial is playing because y'all can see this. Some of y'all can, some of y'all can't. But let's let this ride out. Let's let it ride out. Let's let it ride out. Some people are probably watching the commercial. All right, let's go back into it. Oh, I was saying I like how transparent he is because he wants the fight. And he wants it now. Well, yeah, you ain't going to see the commercial if you're able to, people whatever. You ain't going to be able to see it.
Wilder in April or the winner of Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora?
My gut feeling is that I'll knock out Deontay Wilder when I fight him. But my gut feeling on who I fight, I don't know because it's down to these guys. I can't dictate. So why I say I'll knock out Wilder because I control that. I let my hands go. But what happens between who wins and what they decide to do with their careers, that's what I say, the ball's in their court and it's completely up to them what they want to do.
Will you fight in America in 2019?
100%. If America let me and American fans welcome me, as I said, being here now is just whetting my appetite. And, I might have to get a little condo. Is that what you call it out here? A little
condo, yeah.
A little condo out here and spend more time out here because I've had fun. I've had a lot of fun here, man.
Well, congratulations on all your success, Anthony. Looking forward to hopefully big fights in 2019.
Thank you so much, and always good to speak to you. Take care.
If he doesn't fight Wilder, the plan is for him to fight the winner of Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora, and then Big Baby Biller here in the States in Madison Square Garden in September. That's what they're working on. They're trying to do something where they have him at the very beginning of September. And then Canelo, September the 14th on the Zone. And at that time, the free subscriptions, the free first month sign up is supposed to end. I mean, yeah, the free month shit. So they're going to be like, yeah, pay you that motherfucker $9.99. But that's smart business. That's smart business. The streets is the streets anywhere, but a lot of people, obviously it's on the news all day, every day. American streets are much worse than UK streets. I'm not saying that, UK motherfuckers be bitches. I'm not saying that. I know some motherfuckers that will fuck your shit up, over there, but New York, a whole different animal. I'm from Philly, but I know New York is a whole different animal. But I know that Joshua Wilder is the biggest fight, the bigger fight. I want Joshua versus Wilder next, but I'm not going to fault him for fighting Tyson Fury again. It's unfinished business there. Wilder can be losing every single round, every minute of every round, but he can knock your ass out. We saw it. No offense to the Bible thumpers, but Christ came down and got motherfucking Fury up. That's what he's saying. That was divine intervention. I got a chance to really watch it. Jack Reese said he knew that Tyson Fury was awake, was cool, because at one point in time, he he did allude to the fact that at one point in time Tyson Fury was asleep. We saw it. He was asleep. Eyes was closed. And then when he heard the 5 count, that's when he said, like, Tyson Fury looked like, oh, shit, the fuck? Oh. Like, you know, like he realized he was knocked the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? Any other referee would have stopped the fight. It helped him that he was actually laying there fucking motionless. If he went down and flailed around or he tried to get up and legs wasn't right, referee would have been like, nah, that's it. But he got up. He wasn't, his legs were under him. He got up like he was fresh and then took over the round. That's some magical shit right there. Come on. Got the rematch got to happen. I'm sorry, Anthony Joshua. I know what it means with the undisputed and everything, but right now it's just too late. I want the fight. Don't twist my words. I know my words are going to be twisted. I want the fight. I'm not taking Wilder's side. I already know what it's going to be now. I already know what it's going to be. I already know what it's going to be. Now they're going to say, oh, T-Street's hating on all UK fighters now. Look at him. Hating on Joshua. I already know what it's going to be. What's my prediction for AJ Wilder? Well, in my honest opinion, AJ is the better boxer. So therefore, he can knock Wilder's motherfucking ass out. And it'll be easier for him than for Wilder to knock him out. Joshua is technically better than Wilder. That is a fact. More technically and fundamentally sound. He has a better chance of setting up and hitting Wilder with a clean, effective combination than Wilder has of him. See, look, you hating on Wilder, on Joshua. Oh, I am? Oh, I thought you were going to say Wilder. Wait, you're from Chicago. You hating on Wilder. You go for America. That's what they tell me. How you going against your countrymen? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. I lean more. Yeah, I mean, listen, Wilder has the ultimate equalizer. It's his power. So we all know that, come on, like, does it need to be said that we can be sitting there watching the fight? We can be like, damn, Wilder gonna lose this fight. He getting just schooled. And then as we see, in round 12, he can damn near knock your ass out. So we could be sitting there watching Joshua Wilder. Just picture the future. And you're watching this shit and you're thinking like, oh shit, Wilder didn't get knocked out. But Anthony Joshua's schooling him. Look, excellent boxing performance. I'm talking about Sky Sports. Johnny Nelson is going to be jizzing in his skinny jeans. Turtleneck is just going to be just getting all tight, veins popping out. I'm sure by round 12, if Joshua's up, Adam Smith, he gonna be in tears. Anthony Joshua he gonna be in tears. But then what if that one shot, Joshua goes down, they start having those flashbacks to Klitschko. Like, no, he's gonna get up. He's gonna get up. And then he doesn't. And then they cry and say the referee gave Fury a chance and didn't give Joshua a chance. I see it already. I see it already. Joshua can probably be knocked the fuck out, and they're gonna be like, but also, like, I'm telling you, that's what they're going to, listen, if it was to happen, they're going to be like, the referee gave Fury a chance, but didn't give Joshua a chance. It is a dream. It is a dream. Oh, it would be a horror story for them. The dream, they'll see him coming out and shit with the flames, with the AJ flames and shit. Dream going to go to a nightmare real quick. The UK is going to be gutted. But Anthony Joshua is smart enough to understand that. If Wilder was to get knocked out, what are people going to say? Look, we knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. But if he goes over to the UK, because listen, the fight has to happen in the UK. It has to. Wilder can beat Tyson Fury in spectacular fashion, and he still won't be A-side over Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, he won't. But Joshua, as you can hear, he has bended and saying, listen, we will give him more than a flat rate, and he will get a split. I think that Wilder should get at least 30%. And if they're going to be fucking generous to make the fight, if they offer his ass 35, 40% and he don't, it's tough. He's got to take that. He's got to take it. He's got to say, Fury, listen, you the man and I love you, bro. And if we was to fight, all our shit was going to be fake because everybody know we friends now. But I got to take this motherfucking fight. Well, see, honestly, they can offer him 60-40. It's happened. It's happened. But they won't. They won't. They're going to offer him. It won't be 40%. I guarantee you, if they max out, they'll probably max out at like 37%. They won't. They do not want it to be 40. No, it won't. No. Eddie Hearn's not stupid. He can say all that shit in the media all he want. They're not stupid. It won't be. The 20% is out the window. The 20% is out the window. I understand, like, y'all don't understand how boxing politics work and everything, but that's not going to fly in boxing. What do you know about the AJ Wilder meeting? Well, I know that Wilder wasn't there. I know that it was supposed to be Hearn, Finkel, AJ. I don't know any details. Something happened this week, the last couple of days. No, it was, was it Thursday or Friday? Friday was yesterday the weigh-in. I don't remember the day. But something happened in New York. Like Joshua took care of a lot of business in New York this weekend. These few days he was here. The man probably didn't sleep. He took care of a lot of business. Even if the meeting was at 3 o'clock in the morning somewhere, because they don't, media and shit, they want to make sure nobody know about it. Something went down. Coogan probably know, but he probably was sworn to secrecy. I know he knows. But probably was sworn to secrecy. We have 5 minutes left on the stream. I've had a very productive night. So tomorrow I got to go see my little girl. Well, later on today. Then I got to catch up on some videos. And then we roll right into next week with the White versus Chisora card. That people are pissed at that undercard. Warrington versus Frampton. And also the Charlo's fight. Jamal Charlo is looking like now he's going to be fighting Matvey Korobov. You know what it made perfect sense? Jamal Charlo versus Turiano Johnson. Coogan is for IFL in association with MTV Global, joined here by Eddie Hearn. How you doing, sir? What are you talking about? You talking about me? I'm friends with Coogan. Man, y'all sensitive. I haven't watched Hart Ramirez yet. I haven't watched it yet. I've been busy. Did y'all notice I didn't do the video? Do you think it's not eating me up? Like, I be having anxiety attacks when I don't do certain videos. I got to get that video out, like, tomorrow. You know? Why people coming at me like I was coming at Coogan? What are y'all talking about? Y'all some dick suckers. It's the IFL. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad, Anthony. My bad. You thought Top? No. I kind of figured people thought Top Rank block it. No, I take extra precautions with Top Rank. Top Rank ain't been fucking with me. They did me dirty for the Maurice Hooker video, and I think they only did that because they fight or loss. I think they only did that because they fight or loss, but they let me go for Dog Bay, and that, you know. Hey, somebody put Chicago's very own in timeout. And for the rest of this stream, keep putting him in timeout just to piss him off. See, we don't have to block you, but we do have other measures. You know? In fact, I'm going to block you even though somebody probably already got you already. No, I'm gonna put you on timeout, not block. So you can be like triple blocked. Let's give him like a 9,000 second ban. Some shit like that. Yeah, so next week's going to be busy. You know, so this week, as you noticed, I had to slow down. I ain't going to lie. I burnt out. And then fucking around with this limited carb diet that I'm on got me all lethargic and shit. So what happened was this week, I ain't been doing no videos like that. You know, I have to do some behind the scenes life stuff. And, you know, I've been really fatigued. Like Wilder Fury really burnt me out. Mayweather, that's not until the end of the month, man. Don't be talking about, listen, that's not until the end of the month. You know I'm covering it. Why you know what? I forgot. Some of y'all be on some weirdo shit, man. Asking me shit. Y'all know I'm going to be covering the fight. Yeah, White Chisora too. It's like sliding under the radar. And, you know, we got all these press conferences this week. Oh, my God. So, we got a lot of press conferences and media events this week. We got 3 final press conferences, 3 media workouts, and 3 weigh-ins, and 3 post-fight press conferences. Wow. It is what it is. We're going to get it done. So there's more reason why I have to make sure that tomorrow I get to get those videos out, and then I got to shut down until, like, I think I can take Monday off. I need to shut down until, like, Monday night, and then, like, get my fight. I need to shut down until, like, Monday night. It's supposed to be Matvey Korobov, but my understanding is that he's been fighting above 160. But they need Jamal Charlo on that card. They have to get a late replacement. They have to. Even if they have to pay an outrageous amount of money. It's a shame that they couldn't call up Turiano Johnson, who lost his fight, who's on weight at 160. Turiano Johnson should have got the call. Or should. It's not too late. I think, but him being with Golden Boy, you know, I think Turiano Johnson should get the call. He did get Uzkat the guy that business. I just watched that fight. Well, no, I just watched that, like, researching for Uzkat the guy. Who the fuck the last guy he fought? I just watched that fight. He did give him the business. Any idea what the zone viewing figures are? Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And I'm only going to do this is because it's the end of the stream and people don't usually watch this long on replay. We're working on something with the zone. However, it's not done yet. I don't even think the big wigs over there know. There's something going on, but it's not going to be fucking with my journalistic integrity. I told y'all that I'm not going to be signing with nobody, and I'm not going to be doing no nut ass shit if I got to say nut ass shit, and if I can't be me. Like if I can't say, hey man, motherfuckers be on some bitch ass shit, bitch ass niggas, man. Or if I can't be like, or if I can't joke about Amir Khan, you know, sending text messages and getting mad at that transgender. If they say, well, you know, we want to work with you, but if you say if you continue with this content, then we can't fuck with you. So that's always been my motto. We're not taking no jobs or not affiliating with anybody unless we can be ourselves. You see what I'm saying? But there's something going on where, how can I say it? It's to benefit you guys, but also to make sure you fucking scumbags are giving back to the sport. Because y'all kind of did Al Heyman dirty. I understand that the fights weren't great. And that's a big factor. They should have rolled out with big fights. But the issue is they was getting a lot of like racist shit too. Remember, it was a lot of white media or non-black media that was hating like on that racist shit with Al Heyman. Remember that? I didn't forget that. I did not forget that at all. You know, so in regards to boxing, it's like, yo, motherfuckers got to be supporting this shit, especially like people always talking about what the boxers should be making. No, don't get me wrong. Those fighters, we were getting a lot of fights. Remember, PBC had fights on free TV like every other week, every week damn near. Midday cards and everything. Yeah, they was fucking bullshit fights. And he should have rolled out with like the fights that they have now. No, I met Al Heyman. Now, whether that was Bobby or not, I don't know. I shook his hand, hands cold as ice. And you can tell he used to hoop, which he did. He used to play basketball when he was younger. Like, he got that long, linky walk. Like, you know, he about 6'2", tall, skinny dude, long ass arms, like big ass, like thin, cold hands. Like suits, you can tell, like the suit he had on, you can tell that shit done been to the cleaners. Like motherfucking, that shit go to the cleaners like every motherfucking week for like the last motherfucking 15, 20 years. Flip phone, I ain't see the flip phone though, but I know he still got, I know he got a flip phone, one of the razor joints. Now Sam Watson, that's different. He always at the events. He don't count. He always there. He be eating with people and everything. You know? No, it's not a Goodwill suit. It's like he dressed like mid-90s. And I guess that's his shit. That's how he save his bread. That's how he makes so much bread. He's not materialistic. Like, because that's the first thing I did. I was like looking at him. I was like in shock. So I was in the back at the Barclays Center. This was Jacobs versus Sergio Mora. I think this was my second fight at the Barclays Center. I was trying to find somewhere in the back to do my post-fight video and then jet back out to the arena. So he walked past. And then I like, I see him, like I'm looking at the screen, but I see him because the camera facing. It was crazy. It was crazy story. Crazy story. I didn't thank him, no. I did not thank him. That's probably why I started getting denied credentials. I forgot to thank him. I was starstruck. And I don't never get starstruck. I didn't thank him. I would never forget that. I'm a fucking bastard. But what's up with my promoting plans? Right now, I don't know if I want to be a manager or a promoter. We get like it's hard to jump into that until we like legitimize his media. But once we legitimize, okay, here's our goal. Here's our goal right now. We need to make sure we get credentials consistently in the United States. Then we go over and tackle the UK. We have easier time getting credentials in the UK than we do over here. So once we can get that done, for example, I'm getting our business licenses and everything at the end of the month. And January will be a full separate entity. Like FightView 360 will be fully legitimized. So then we're going to start picking up the rights to fights, small fights, you know, international fights. Like, for example, nobody had the Joseph Parker fight. I don't know how much it would have cost, but we want to pick up fights. I am a promoter in a sense. But also, you got to be smart. You just don't jump into promotion. You know, that's where a lot of people make mistakes in life, where they just jump into something with no education. When I first wanted to be a promoter, I was just a regular YouTube dude ranting and being a drinking on YouTube. Then I realized, I said, wait a minute, to get your foot in the door and to learn about the business, why don't you start doing media shit? That's always been the goal. So I know more about boxing because in the business because of being media. For example, I know how to put on a press conference. I know how to type up press releases. You know, I know how to set up media calls. I study all that stuff. So I know how to do it. I'm still learning. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people say, you know, they do hassle me about it. They say, ha, this nigga lied, say he was going to be a promoter. No, I'm just doing that shit right. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just that you got to crawl before you walk. You can't just say, I'm going to be a promoter, go pay the $10,000 down payment, which it is here in Pennsylvania. You got to sign up with the State Athletic Commission. You know, $10,000 to do a background check, all that type of stuff. But it would have been idiotic for me to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a boxing promoter. Don't know shit about the business. And then go get a, you know, so I'm doing the right thing. And I know I am. It's a $10,000 deposit. So it's a deposit. Basically, they want to make sure you got money. So I got a custody trial coming up. And I got a hater baby mom. So obviously, you know, I got to make sure all my shit in life is right before I even think about doing that. But no, it's still in the plans. But I don't know if I want to be a manager or a promoter. Manager, like, for example, if I was a manager, with what I know about the rules and the rankings and shit, I can get a fighter to the top with maneuvering rankings. I know it may seem kind of shady and everything, but I know how to motherfucking maneuver the rankings. If I got a fighter with some talent, I'd be like, nah, we ain't going to fight him, but we can fight him. Oh, wait a minute. We might be able to get some money and sue them if they try to rank him above you, but you fought him. You see what I'm saying?
Reality, why are you going to turn it down? So
I know how to do shit. I know how to do shit. Like, if I was given, like, the power to do that shit,
until then,
you know,
I can't really
I know how to maneuver. I know how to maneuver shit. I know how to maneuver shit.
Gut feeling. Do you fight Deontay Wilder in April or the winner of Dillian White and
I've
Derek
had people
Chisora?
contact me about managing him and shit. And it's like, bro, I can't do it. I'm not ready yet.
It's down to these guys. I can't.
You don't have the temperament to be a promoter. You don't know what you're talking about. What do you do for a living?
I let my hands go. But
does Oscar De La Hoya have the temperament to be a promoter? Floyd Mayweather? Hey, somebody put that guy on timeout.
And it's completely up to them what they want to do.
Will you fight in America in 2019?
You should be banned for that.
American fans welcome me.
You should be banned for that.
Being here now is just whetting my appetite.
Don't have the temperament.
You know, I might have to get a little condo. Is that what you call it out here? A little
condo, yeah.
A little condo out here.
To that mess.
And spend more time out here.
That's how you can tell people like that. When people say stuff like that.
Congratulations on all your success, Anthony. Looking forward
to
to
you can tell they don't get far in life. You can't say stuff like that to people in life. I never say no shit like that to people. That's why I'm not feeling Steve Kim for that shit he posted about Carissa Shields and women's boxing. It's like, bro, you work on ESPN.
The crowd is officially deafening.
Oh, my bad. Damn. I was like, bro, you work for like ESPN. It's like, you shouldn't be saying no shit like that. You know? What I was saying about the guy we just banned, I've never been the type of person to tell somebody that you can't do something in life. You should never, ever, ever. I think right now the reason why I'm successful, one of the reasons is, I'm going to tell you a story. When I was younger, I have this thing, and I think everybody should do it. Everywhere I go, if I see a coin on the ground, since I was a little boy, I got to pick it up. I will circle back if it's just a penny. You know how sometimes you may like sweep under your couch and shit, and it'd be like change in there, but it's like no like silver, it'd be pennies. I don't listen. I will dig in the trash to pick up a motherfucking penny. I will dig through vomit and shit to pick up a penny. I haven't done that though. Thank God. I haven't encountered no shit like that. But I've always been good like that with money. You know, so I think that like it's one of my reasons to being successful in life, but also never putting people down. Like you could never tell somebody they can't do nothing. That's the worst thing you could do. And also it inspires some people, you know, but I forgot what I was talking about. Spotify. No, I got to get a SoundCloud though. You supposed to have if you get like a popular tweet or something, you got to always have a SoundCloud ready for some shit so people can go to it for stuff. Yeah, Canelo Bodyshots. We already watched the highlights and everything. This is damn, they got me. That audio got me. I just got a notice. Heads up, we detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Damn it. They got me. So which means I got to get straight to editing this ASAP to get that shit out of here. Damn. I think it was me having that playing in the background right there. They got me. Damn it. Damn. Everything was going good. How long was it playing? What showed? No. Her? They got me for her? They didn't get me for her. 30 seconds? You shouldn't have 30 seconds straight playing. You should. Damn it. Bastards. Well, you know what that means? That means this entire part of the video is going to be edited out and gone. Nah, it wasn't an AJ video because I just got the notification. Do you work on YouTube? Do you know what you're talking about? Trust me, bro. This is a everyday battle for this channel, knowing what we can and cannot use. Would open the interview. The Bluetooth speaker, when it's no sound playing, if the Bluetooth speaker cut off, it resets shit. So they did me dirty. Did me dirty. How can Lomachenko be called pound for pound? Terrence Crawford's pound for pound to me. I'm sorry. However, Lomachenko has the better resume. But Terrence Crawford, people, like, for example, Anthony Joshua early this week was saying that the lineal championship means nothing. I don't believe that at all. Like, it's not real. Also, Undisputed is not being treated with the same respect as it should. Can you use audio only without copyright? Nope. They're getting on audio too. Actually, no, I can use it. I can use it. See, here's the thing. I had to go through a 2-year battle back and forth with copyright on YouTube, and my MCN, my multi-channel network, was great. Dropped me. One of them dropped me, and I signed with another one. And I got on the phone with them, and I said, "Listen, I know you're probably not feeling it, and this is not y'all shit, but I know what I'm doing in regards to YouTube and fair use. So therefore, if it's a situation that comes up that one of our video gets taken down illegally, and we go to sue, and you don't ride with us, then that's going to make you look bad." So what's going on now is my videos are being blocked, but they're not being copyrighted. That's still illegal. But at the same time, we don't want to, man, you think I want to go through a lawsuit even if I know I'm going to win? Nobody wants to go through that shit. But trust me, I'm very, very well aware that my channel could be shut down any day on some bullshit. You always have to be aware of that. But however, I make sure we go through extra precautions. Like, I just don't say, "Oh, let's go in here and play this video and yeah, use this shit illegally." Nah, that should be planned. Like, I be thinking like, how much of this can I use? When? What parts I'm going to use? And make sure that it's right there where it is fair. Now, you can't use audio. They got me for audio before. Some of them you can. Like, you can use, basically, you use whatever you want. Like, look what YouTube is made of. You ever watch, like, documentaries on YouTube? People who upload clips of news shit. But when it comes to boxing and mixed martial arts, I'm the only one that has the balls to do this. You see what I'm saying? So they're looking at me like, who does this guy think he is? We can't shut him down because he is covering boxing, but at the same time, we're going to block him because, like, you know. So I think that, like, they underestimate my intelligence when it comes to, like, fair use, or maybe they think I'm just doing this, like, without understanding, and that my channel was actually shut down 3 times before. We've beat dozens of copyright strikes. No, not dozens. We've beat actually a half a dozen copyright strikes. You get 3, your channel gets shut down. So we've been shut down officially twice. A couple of years ago, when I was testing out, like, what you can do, like, you got to learn with trial and error. And then I went into deep research, and I said, oh yeah, you know, I consulted with some attorneys. This was before I started using this shit. I gave them some samples of my videos. I said, well, these are the type of videos I'm doing. You think this is cool? We got a case. No, it's a case. 702 Las Vegas, Rebel. You don't understand what I'm saying. It's a case-by-case basis. You can use audio for some. Hey, listen, I don't even know I'm talking to you. I know what I'm doing. I'm giving this whole speech telling you I know what I'm doing. It's a case-by-case basis. Some PR companies or digital heads of digital content with promoters or whatever, they let you use certain content. Others don't. It's a case-by-case basis. It's a case-by-case basis. It's not just one. It's not YouTube. It's the bots that they thank you for getting that Chicago's guy. Thank you. We're not joking with you, dude. You stopped. You were saying clown shit, so you must pay. So it's a case-by-case basis. I'm just riding out these last couple of minutes. Then I already told you we got a busy week next week. Yeah, it's a case-by-case basis. It's not a, you know, like, sir, like, for example, I can't never use any top-ranked press conferences or anything. They have behind a paywall. You can't beat fair use. Like, for example, with press conferences, and media events, a judge would look at it like, I read a case study. There's case studies about it, like all on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, but on like the internet, especially if you dig deep. A judge would look at like a free event, like a press conference that's promoting the shit. They'd be like, why are you being petty? Like trying to take a video down for a press conference. Like it's, you know, and then I also think that my past legal shit kind of helped me with like knowing the temperament of judges and shit. You know, so that's why we like do press conferences and all that stuff. But like ESPN Plus, like Top Rank, they charge you for them. And it's like, wait a minute, press conferences are spread awareness to like why are you charging for it? Don't make no sense. And it's cool if you put it on ESPN Plus, but put it on YouTube too. Put it on ESPN YouTube channel. Yeah, it's free promo, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised though. It's free promo. Like I think that all media like events should be free everywhere, everywhere. You know. But there is certain things you can't, like you can't, obviously you can't show full fights. You can use highlights, but you just don't want to have a whole fucking highlight reel playing. You dig me? You don't want that. But what you can do is, since on live streams you're not necessarily generating revenue, what I do is, since I'm not making no money from it, they can't say I'm trying to make money from it. We can show more deeper highlights on live streams because I end up editing all that shit out. It's not about that. I'm not trying to like motherfucking like, you know, like scam the sport. We're trying to like educate people and like tell people you got to buy Dazn. You know? No, I just talked to my partner yesterday about the FightView 360 gear. The printers are it's out of my hands. It's done. I've done my part. Me and my partners, we've created a clothing line. I've done my part. We're waiting for the printers to finalize everything. My colleague over in Ireland, Mikey, I posted some pictures on my social media. My partner, Mikey, he got, what is it called? The prototype gear. They send you out stuff. I haven't got mine yet, so you can touch it, feel what it looked like and everything. And it's high quality shit we got coming. So we made some adjustments, and we're just waiting for the shit. We're waiting for them to get back to us. So they know how important it is because they watch the videos and they know we can move a lot of merch. So there's nothing I can do about it. Like, even though it's created, I did it. It's done. I made a clothing line. It's done. We just got to wait for them to print it up. And then I add it to the website. And then, you know, I'll put a link down in the description box. I'll do a little promo every video. Say, hey, guys, go check out the T-shirts and the hoodies and the hats and all that shit. Yes, we got hats coming too. I did it. It's done. Can you work with promoters or something so they don't take your shit down? Well, we are. It's not necessarily the promoters. It's bots that they hire. It's too complex to explain right now, bro. I'm tired. I'm really looking forward to actually going to bed. I haven't had a good night's sleep in quite some time. So this is the first time I'm actually going to. Nah, I can't go right to sleep. I got to edit this. Oh. Work. And then we got to upload the post-fight press conference, the actual press conference. Oh. But I love it. Somebody asked me today, like, if I be sleeping and shit. I sleep. Lately I haven't. Like the last week, last 2 weeks since Wilder Fury, my shit's been all fucked up. If you become a promoter, these problems will go away. Well, of course they will go away. Why wouldn't they? I would be a promoter. Like if I was to sign up for credentials as a promoter, yeah, it would definitely go away. And then you get the promoter pass. But like I said, I don't know if I want to be a manager or promoter, or I don't know if I want to like link up with a promotional company. But then if you link up with a promotional company, you can't say certain shit. You dig me? Because, for example, I thought about this. I thought about, you know what? I really don't like going nowhere, and I'm a fucking hermit recluse. But I think that I would, you know, I'll fly out and cover a few maybe one press conference a month. Like if somebody called me up and say, hey, listen, can you host our press conference? And, you know, I can do better than the Oscar. At least I know who the fighters are. I do some shit like that, or like set them up. You know, like be there setting shit up. Like, you know, like see how things work. But that's where I'm at. But if that was to happen, it wouldn't be for another, I would say 3 years. I'm 35, so I want to do it before I'm 40. So like 38. Like we already have some money. So how much, you know, we'll sign a fighter up, like 100 G's, something like that, and just start from there. Maybe sign a couple fighters up. You know, maybe try to get a loan for like $500K, something like that. Get a couple fighters, work from there. Start maneuvering those rankings. Start finessing those rankings. Like, yo, WBA. No homo, let's get in the bed. No homo. I'm talking about, you know, like, let's cozy up. Get in cahoots with the WBO like Bob Arum or Frank Warren, right? Say, my man Mauricio Suleiman, WBC. Right? You know, Shea Mosley got a title shot by just going down to the WBA and chilling with the WBA president. He went to a barbecue, and then he came back. He was a mandatory for Keith Thurman. You know? It takes money to make money. Are you looking for investors? Nope. Close that door. We closed that door. I paid off 2 investors about $11,000. I got 2 left and they stay in forever. Nope. I'm sorry, bro. But I don't know. I had to close that door. I had to close this shit almost got shut down 3 years ago. I was in a real bad way. We were so broke. I was homeless and everything. We were so broke. So I had to get investors because I couldn't pay the cable bill, and I wasn't going to fucking stream no fights. Like, that's why I really had to get investors. I couldn't pay the cable bill. And also, I was going to go to jail. So I said, all right, well, I got some money packed away, but I couldn't get to it at the time because I had that open case. So I had to get some investors, man. Listen, I was in survival mode. I had to do what I had to do. I was in survival mode. I had to do what I had to do. So we got some bread, got our shit together. You know? Got some bread, got our shit together. But yeah, it's going to be a busy ass week next week. So listen, I'm going to let the cat out the bag. All right? I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I'm going to show y'all. No, I'm not going to show y'all. Your video is blocked in some countries. Some Latin company? Some Latin company. That's how they get you sometimes. It'll be like some random ass Latin company that like buys the rights to like the highlights. I got accepted to the Charlos fight. I thought I was going to get they let us in. The first big premiere of everybody going to be there. Mikey Gar, everybody going to be there. Everybody going to be there. It's the first big PBC fight. Even though the card's not good, but it's the first premiere of some big shit. We're going to be there. We were accepted. I was kind of pissed because I was planning on being home to cover these fights, you know, this weekend. Because I was going to send somebody else, but they was like, you know, like, you got to show up. I was like, fuck. So we out there. But the reason why I'm excited is because everybody's going to be there. Like all of the PBC fighters. Everybody. And they usually have like a big ass press conference before the event. So, oh, I got to go pick up a laptop this week. Oh, God. It's always something. I haven't used my I got an iPad, but I haven't used my laptop in, oh, man. Yeah, people like, they're going to keep denying you credentials because of your name and everything. We in. Problem has been solved. I'm going to do a big ass video next week. Well, the week after about, you know, but now we in the door. Right? They let us in. Where everybody at? Yeah, we're going for one-on-one interviews. Of course we are. That's what I'm going for. I'm going to spread my wings next week. I'm going to spread my wings and come home with some fire-ass content. And then I can kick back for the, like, we met our goal. We didn't get approved for 2 major fights, but we got approved for a 3rd. 2, actually. The last HBO boxing card, which even though it was, you know, but it was still the last HBO card, we got that history. And also this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to get all that inside information. We're going to get all that. I think I followed him on Twitter. I forgot his name, but we're going for the head of PBC on Fox, like the guy that put everything all together. Like maybe we can get the Fox president if we're there, you know, and like get him to talk some boxing shit. You know. So yeah, we're gonna be out there from like motherfucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon till like 3 a.m. in the morning. You know. So which means I'm not going to be able to cover White versus Chisora or Warrington versus Frampton until Sunday. But whatever. It is what it is. Because I filled it out thinking they were going to deny me because I said, all right, we tried to send other people to events and they denied them. Let me see what happens if I fill it out. And then I filled it out and they approved me. So I was like, oh, shit. Because what was supposed to happen is we're supposed to send somebody else to this fight. Somebody else is supposed to go. But, you know, I got to go. And I can't change it. They like, you got to come. Like, say it right there. Like, so I hope, man, I'm going to be prepared, though. Like, if they say, like, you know how they do it, like your job and shit. Like, if I go in and get my credential and they say, hey, Mr. Van, can we talk to you for a minute? You know, I wonder if y'all think they're going to do some shit like that? Like, when I get there, try to pull me to the side? And like ask me to refrain from my videos and shit, from talking shit. I'm gonna comply. I kind of have a feeling that's what's gonna go down. Like they're gonna go. I'm gonna go with my ID, and I'm gonna go say, you know, I'm here for my credentials, and then yeah, I'm gonna go live. Before I go inside, it's all gonna be live. We're gonna stream everything from when we pick our credentials up to like we're gonna stream everything live. So I'm thinking that. Like, as soon as I get there, they're going to look on the list, and they're going to hang my credential, and they're going to be like, oh, can you wait here for 1 minute? And then I'm going to go in there. Then motherfucking Kelly Swanson going to come out. Or somebody from Magnum Media and say, hey, listen, you know, you can't be. So I'm going to be prepared. I'm like, all right, I understand, but, you know, I understand my frustration. And, you know, I'm glad that, you know, we got a chance to come to, you know, an agreement about this, you know. But I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it. And then I'm going to take my ass to the back. Hopefully my little office is still back there. Ain't nobody in that motherfucker. And I'm going to set my shit up and get something to eat. They always have good food. Also, a key strat I found out at the bar. I found out where all the bartenders get drunk at. They get drunk upstairs. It's like I went up. I was looking for a nice, quiet place in an arena to move my bowels. So one of the last times I was there, I said, wait a minute, I'm media. The whole arena is open. I can walk around. I went all the way up to where like the box seats are. They have these awesome bathrooms. But that's also where I saw Broner and the Charlos getting drunk. Before that little, I don't know if y'all saw the video. I think it was the last fight I was at. Was it? I think it was Broner Garcia. And the post-fight press conference, they came in all drunk. You can literally smell it on them. But it's a beautiful venue. way better than MSG. But I'm up there and beautiful, beautiful bathroom. It was so quiet. No, I wasn't walking around like that. And I'm not going to be recording no shit like that. That's some rat shit. I'm not going to be recording somebody when they drinking. That's some old rat shit. You'll never catch me doing no old bullshit like that. Never. Like if I see a fighter drinking, and I've been around many, or they smell like weed, you ain't gonna never, no, I ain't gonna never, motherfucking never. Except Adrian Broner, because he showed up to a whole media event smelling like weed and everybody was talking about it. I wasn't there personally. But I'm talking about me. You ain't gonna see me like do some old fucking rat shit. Oh, look, this motherfucker, he drinking. Look, look, look. That's some rat shit. You know? But yeah, a lot of boxers smoke tree. No, it's a difference between talking about it and recording it. That's some old paparazzi shit. Hey, block Chicago. Oh, matter of fact, this is what y'all do. I'm sorry, bro. You got to bite the bullet. We're going to block you for, even though it's only 2 minutes left in the stream, we're going to block you for the rest of it. Yeah, as far as you're concerned, it never happened. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, actually, it did happen because it's on video. They was fucked up. They was fucked up. Y'all see, y'all probably forgot about it. Y'all seen the video. It was him. It was the Broner. It was Broner and the Charlos. Not the last one with Tank Davis and all. That was the last time they was, at the Barclays, like tipsy as shit. Y'all seen the video. Like if I was to pull a video, you're like, oh, all right, that one. Y'all seen it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But we're going to get up out of here, man. I got to start editing for real. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. So you already know we're going to be doing next week. And also pay attention. The Pacquiao Broner media call is coming up. Oh, and Adrian Broner media workout. We need somebody down in Florida, man. Adrian Broner media workout is Tuesday. Down in Miami. And we have somebody in we have somebody in northern Florida, not southern Florida. But I don't know if we're going to get somebody to cover that. But it's a busy week. It's a busy week. My announcement was that we handled our credential issue. Even though people still going to be teasing me and shit talking about we don't get credentials. Yes, we have handled it. We're getting credentials now. So it's not because of my name. It's controversy in it. It's not because I fucking play Fight Night streams. I'm probably going to play Fight Night tomorrow, though. I do need to let loose. I treat the video game streams as like a release. Like when I do hard work, it's like for me like a treat, So I think tomorrow we will play Fight Night. Create my my Mexican pressure fighter. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe. So I'm going to get into a sick ass editing phase. So I got to get this content out.